said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hokies will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Bring in the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him. You try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Williams will pass. Finding themselves, breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and then speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Wants to fire on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off play action on 1st down. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Selden. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barney. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Williams looking for a man. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Canes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man all by himself. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they are able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Hokies are flying down the field. Trying to run, it's Overton. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense really needs to get something going right now, already down 17-3. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The screen, he can go! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give on the inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Flying out to the left. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Miami. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Selden. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. They love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think
He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams will pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He lets one fly deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can... And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this. We're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Overton. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides to back and leaves it. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he makes the grab, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 10 over Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So now it's second and long. Williams looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Barney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield very late in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, They look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Creates a little space. Turning it on. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the gun. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. He'll try the toss to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That that lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Hurricanes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going for a big play downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Williams will pass. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. The inside handoff. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to pass. Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 24 over Auburn. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. That That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Barney. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
Caught behind the line. It's Lofton. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on first and 10 from the 29. Williams looking for a man. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught inside the 25. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
The Canes look to keep this drive humming. Just keep slinging it. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Hokies! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
25.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Williams will pass. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lofton. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Wide receiver comes in motion. Calls his own number. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Great place to start for this offense. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Selden. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Missouri is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Columbia for some time. They're up by 34 over Troy. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Barney. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Williams looking for a man. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The give to the tailback. He gets just a few links away from that first down marker as they almost convert on third down there. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Here's a heat. Trying to get rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the Wing team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.